Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. Ooh. Oh, it's 1988. Leaving already? Ayo, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Oh, we get to pick our options. Oh, tired. Just like yesterday. Okay. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis real quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Ooh, we'll just make it. Fine, I'll make it. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. Oh man, I can already tell I'm gonna be really invested in whatever the story is in this game. Venba. What are you drinking? I want to know. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers, and they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. If the recipe is still readable, that is. Oh, I love the music. That's great music. Okay. So tools. We're going to need an idli plate, towel, cooker. And we just need to have water and batter. So these also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to, or it will leak. Oh no. What does that mean? We don't know. Holes to let steam through. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. I've not made idli with these kinds of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why, but Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Interesting. So what do we do? Batter? So we put the batter on the plate. Oh, you can turn it. What does it look like in here? Make it just like the boat. A chai latte. Joanna was driving one of our favorite local coffee shops today. Oh, I had a chai latte today. I'm serious. I really did. Okay. So we just put it on top. Wait, what was I supposed to do with the... Oh, I don't think I did that right. Can I take this off? Because I didn't put water. Yeah. Well, let's redo it. So water goes down. Ah, okay. Batter. 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 All right, let's see how it turns out. No, it leaked through the plate holes and spilled everywhere. Let's try it again. Oh, I thought those were going to be used for after, but oh, they go in between. That helps them. Ah, got it. I now know. So water, batter. Maybe the towel would help. So you put the... Ah. Got it. Like the towel actually covers the thing. It's almost kind of like a crock pot liner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then cover the lid and steam it. Gosh, that just sounds so delicious. Batter and steamed. It looks like only the bottom plate cooked. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper plates. Ah. So how can we arrange them to where each single one gets cooked? Because we can put that down. It's like, what if we put, wait, can we cook one at a time? No, we can't. Like that? I don't know if they all need to be like separated from each other, maybe? That's also on my wish list, Courtney. Do you like it? Yeah, like I have that on my wish list. I've been wanting to play that one too. I don't know if that was right. Holes to let steam through. These also can pulse fire. Make sure to blank or it will leak. Oh, see? Oh, yeah, right here. So basically, you have to have holes above every single batter. I think I did that right. Because I kind of like, I twisted them. Oh, here's hoping. Does it work? Ah, it did. It's done. What doughy goodness did we make? Yum. Put chutney? Oh, wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot all about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Ooh, how do I say it? Pavalan? You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. I'd feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it too hard for you to cook, even on days like this? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes. It's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives me more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job, and there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no. I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Oh, this story is so good. Is she sick because she's gonna have a baby? That's what my first thought is she's gonna have a kid. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? I knew it. Is that it? So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Y'all? I think that's what it is. Well, I think you should eat first. Oh. Okay. Idless again? Ah! What has gotten into you today? Is there another face on the endless? I knew it! She's pregnant! Oh, that's such a sweet story. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. Huh. That makes one of us. Pavalon, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? This is so good. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. Oh, now we're in the 90s. No, it's their baby. My name is Pavalon, sir. Pavalon, sir. Kevin. Is the little boy's name? Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait here. Don't run. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Ayo, that towel is so dirty. Here, wear this skirt, Kana? No. But sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe? I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story? I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Oh, well. I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here. Not with my English. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa! Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. You know what? This is actually hitting very close to home because this is like very real for I feel like immigrant families. My wife actually immigrated here, and her name is not a well-known name here in the States. It is actually a name that has a Jewish background, and so like anytime her name was used in school, she has a Jewish name, but she also has a Mexican name. And so like anytime her name was used in school, like nobody could seem to pronounce it right. And that is something that she has always stood by, is that names are so important. Yes, exactly, Tori. Names are so important. And it's very important to call someone by the name that they are given. So yes, oh my gosh, this is so real. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. Yeah, he's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know he aced yesterday's English quiz? He did? Really? Oh, well, good job. We should celebrate Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. How about we make something at home? Like paratha? Dosa? Idiyappam? Ghee dosa? Biryani? Curry dosa? No, I'm tired of all these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Kevin, have you ever had putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Moms are so slick. What's up, Susie? Welcome to Venba. Oh, no way. You got this a few weeks ago. Okay, no worries. So far, really awesome game. Highly recommend. I'm really loving it. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Moms are so slick, man. Moms got eyes in the back of their heads. If I did one thing right when I was teaching, it was learning to say my kids' names right, especially important because I had lots of Latino students. Absolutely, yeah. That was something too when Anna E and I, before we pursued a relationship together, just like as friends, that was something I remember her telling me as a friend, and it always stuck with me, how names were so important. And then like that never left me. So anytime I ever met someone that had a name that wasn't common for, you know, this area or for the States, I always tried to make it a point to learn it because I remembered that conversation when Anaí and I were just friends, and that just stuck with me. Yeah, but that's awesome though. I'm so happy to hear that you were able to do that as their teacher. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully, it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first. I wonder what that means when they say DA at the end, like da. If anyone knows, let me know. Curious. Okay, we're gonna make putu flour. So the ingredients are 500 grams rice, some water. You blend the 500 grams of rice. You separate fine rice from chunks. So you're gonna have to like sift through. Ooh, what's this say? Stir blank chunks over. Ooh, I don't know what it says, no. So we don't know what step 3 is, and then it says combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Okay. So we have soaked, what is this? Oh. So we need to probably put that in the blender with some water. Well, recipe says adding flour to the rice is the final step. Do you think this is right? It's a bit chunky, isn't it? Let's try again. Oh, so we have to do this first? Blend. Oh, and now we sift through it. Oh my gosh, look, it's growing. So this must be like the chunk, right? Or those are the chunks. Let's read the recipe. So separate fine rice from chunks. Stir chunks over. Hmm. Should we put them back in the blender? Ah, and then we put water? Okay, so that wasn't right. But I think that was on something on the right track. So take the soaked rice. Blend it. And then we should sift it. Until there's all the big chunks left. So what do we do with this? That's my question. This is way too runny. So we have to find a way to use all the rice. I know we've got step 1 and step 2 correct. It's the step 3. It says something about stir something the chunks over. Over what? So we take the rice, we blend it, we've got that down. Then we sift it. But what do we do with those chunks? That's what I want to know. The only thing that can do is go in the water. That can go in the water, or it can be blended. We can't add this to the water directly. Ah, so maybe we need to blend it then. Oh, do we keep doing that maybe? Ah. That's how you do it. Neat. And then put this back in the blender? Oh, that's how you do it. This is basically just blended rice. And then we take this and we put that in the water. Yes. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Ama, when will we get to the rocket? Ooh, okay, part 2. Oh, but of course, no, the page is missing. So we have flour, coconut, 4 tablespoons of something, 3 tablespoons of something. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Oh, okay, well, if the coconut's supposed to be as far away as possible, then the brown stuff is the coconut, and this is probably the flour. Alright, this is straightforward. Assemble the parts so that water steams and cooks what's above. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed, and in what order. Coconut can crumble easily. I think we've got that down. Look, we just need 1 tablespoon of coconut and then 2 of flour. So 1 coconut, 2 of flour, 1 coconut, 2 of flour, 1 coconut. And then we cook it. It's lunchtime, Kevin. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. That was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Ama, can we do that again? This is so sweet. That food looks so delicious. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin. Yeah, he is. Good. So that interview. Another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. Oh my gosh, my heart. Give this man a chance. Like, what? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over, that even here we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Cabin on the Poodoo today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh and open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It's so hard to even talk to him. He speaks in English all the time, and he talks so fast. It's hard to understand him. It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He's not interested in anything that we do. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home, but he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know. I'm just worried. These things bother me too, but we chose to bring him up here, you know, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, and values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh, what a callback. That's so good. Oh. I think this is such a good story too, because I think this is touching on a lot of sensitive situations for families that immigrate here, you know? These are very real situations. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavelin. He's my dad. P-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Appa's not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Mm-hmm. Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. So he didn't make it home? Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No. I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Ooh, okay, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. What did you do back home? Same as here. I was a teacher. And not just a supply teacher. I taught math for 9 to 12th standard. Huh. Were you a cool teacher? What's a cool teacher? Fun and easygoing. Like, were the kids scared of you? Only kids named Kevin. I don't know. I like to think I was good at it. My classes were always fun for the students, though I don't think I'm a cool teacher here. I miss those days. But you teach here too. It's not the same. Why not? I don't know. It's just not. Why did you move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Pavelan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Amma, I see Appa. No. Oh, no. Oh, my heart. My heart, my heart, my heart. Wow. Right, exactly that. The story being told right now without one bit of dialogue. Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. 2006. Oh my gosh, look, they've gotten so much older. Wow. Really? Wow. Small farm mom. I work in immigration. This is hitting hard. Yes, this is definitely speaking on a lot of topics regarding immigration. I was just saying earlier that this really hits close to home because my wife, Anai, and her family immigrated here. So this is very real things that people face. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Cabin pack. Oh, wow. This is beautiful color. Whoa, we've got like nothing in the recipe. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it in the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Ooh, okay. Remember. Add all these first. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of like leaves added, and then I can't really tell what the rest of it is. This is really cool though. This is a cool visual that she's having like flashbacks. Amma, why are you going through all of this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Okay, so those are the first ingredients we have to add. I should get something to write down, so I don't miss any of this. I've never heard of that book, Tori. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to ask Anai if she's heard of it. Okay, so there looks like there's some kind of leaf, maybe some kind of like seed or something, or spice. So, oh, bay leaves, cardamom. Okay. What else was on there? And this one, cloves. Yeah. So it's a bay leaf, cloves, and cardamom. So we have to add those first. That's like one of my favorite things about cooking is like spices, the spices first, and just letting that just have that aroma in the kitchen. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. So those need to go in first. So onion first. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. So they probably need to go last. So the other ones I'm just gonna have to guess, right? Oh, because those are gonna go in the middle. So onions. Oh, okay. I probably should have read what this one is too. Okay, wait. So the beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. And then you add water and let it reduce. So what about, yeah, what about all this other stuff? When do you add in the salt? Let's see if she talks about it here. I don't think so. All I see is... Oh, these seeds too, they go in there. These cooking puzzles are so fun. Okay, so how do we know when the salt goes in? So the first thing we know is the spices go in. Thank you. That's what I just said. I can never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. I wish you could see how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over these prices. Anae always says the same thing about limes. Oh. And cilantro? Oh my gosh. Okay. So... Okay, I think that was right. Now the question is what goes next? Like, does this go next? No, but it was close. Let's watch this conversation again, because obviously I'm missing something on here. Oh yeah, look, the garlic paste. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. I didn't see that one. You want all of them to fry on the oil nicely. The ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. So I know that onions are first. So let's try the paste. Yeah, then the chilies, then the tomatoes. And then it says beef after salt and powder. So I'm assuming we do all the powders and then put the beef in and then the water. Ah, this smells divine. And it looks divine too. I bet that smells so good. Woo. Gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Where's Kevin going? Layered biryani. Once done, let it sit in low flame for 30 minutes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me write that down. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in a pot, seal tightly, and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. Ah, I see. We just add all these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong, Amma? Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kana. It's just so far away. Oh my gosh. Phew. So she's saying that this is you put on the bed of rice. So I think 2 would be the bed of rice. And 3 will be the last, whatever this part is. Looks like fried onions and cashews. Probably cilantro as well. Maybe. Let's see. It's hard to tell. But let's just try it. I think, what about ghee? First putting some ghee is 1. Then a bed of rice, 2. Putting some... Oh, do we not put more? Oh, I don't think that's right. I can't scoop out the gravy. There's other things in there. Yeah. So I can only put the ghee down once. Let's go back to the picture of it. Ah, I see. We just add all of these together on top of the rice layer. That's why I think that 2 has to be rice, but what is 1? And that's the final layer? Yes. Hold on. Let me take a picture of the bowl so I can kind of like zoom in and really look at it. Okay. So I can see that mint goes on top. Cilantro also goes on top. The fried onions definitely go on top. Cashews look like they go on top too. Oh no, I didn't see you were here. Hey Coco, welcome to Venba. But then what's that first layer then? Because it repeats. That's the only problem. Oh, unless that is the first layer. That's what it is. That's what it is. The soup or the stew itself. And then you just stick everything on top, I think. Yes, we did it. Figured it out. Man, this is like so fun. This is favorite game I've played so far. I just have to cover it with the lid right now. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. Man, that looks amazing. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my gosh, he's so grown up now. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Amma, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all, so I'll be going with them. Oh. Oh my gosh, y'all. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. Oh, we wanted to see the university. I thought it'd be nice to see all the classrooms and buildings. You can give us a tour. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. It's just more convenient. There's nothing to tour, really. Just a bunch of gray buildings. Okay, Kana. Sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week. Drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potas, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? I can't take that in the car. Oh, why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. They don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of it this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask, but what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Cusca here. That's not healthy, Kevin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. I just want to be normal. For once. Oh, man. Kana, the language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear, only you should decide that. Captain, you don't have to change who you are for us, but just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it, just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just, there's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Wow, and like, think about like the contrast too of like, she's sitting there cooking and she's remembering the same conversation that she had with her own mother about, I'll visit often, okay? And it's like the same conversation here, just in a different, but with her son. It's just the way the storytelling of this game is. And I'll call every week too. So please, try not to worry, okay? Okay. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who is that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. Oh, there he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. Oh my gosh. We're unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Oh, did Calvin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Ah, well. It's a big day after all, you know. I'm sure he has a lot going on there, you know. Oh, sure, let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. Oh, he doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. Well, but maybe we should let him pick up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course, not Pavlon. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and the stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just the ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kevin. And I have you. Home is where you two are. Ugh, I'm gonna be an emotional wreck. This is such a good story. Home is where you two are. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. No. His father is still around? I'm starting to get worried because seeing his glasses there sitting by his picture makes me feel like he's not around anymore. Like maybe he passed away. Oh. This is so hard. Rotate? Oh. That's also such a beautiful sentiment too, like home is where you two are. Is this one ready? Yum, that looks so delicious. What is that? Is that ghee? Yeah, this chapter title does sound like it's gonna be a doozy. So if we're in 2014, he's obviously graduated by now. Like he started in 2006, so he's at least 4 years. Maybe 2010. So we're 4 years past that. Yeah, I know. This music is jamming. It always is. Yum. Is this the equivalent, or kind of looks like to me? I don't know. Looks like a hush puppy. Like a ball of dough that's been fried. Yum. So delicious. Yes. This is good music. Ooh. Slice. I wonder if her son is coming home because she's preparing a really big meal. So maybe that's what it is? And I wonder if he's gonna be with that girl. Maybe they got together? Alright, we gotta put our ghee on there. What is that? Is that a spice maybe? I'm very interested in Kevin's identity quest right now, and I hope I get to see how it plays out. Yeah, no, me too, yeah. It makes me curious too, because I'm wondering if Kevin is gonna be with like a Canadian person that's very different from his culture, and how that plays out for him. Yum. Man, this is making me hungry. This is making me want to go cook something up. Yeah, see, she made like a whole feast. That's why I'm curious if someone's coming home or something. Uh-oh. No. Ugh. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much, Trauma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by for a bit tonight. New message? Sorry, Alma. Something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. No. Coven, no. Oh, man. Wow. No. Oh my gosh, no. We're happy to inform you that your application to secondary teacher position has been accepted. At least there's some. Okay, at least there's some happy. Man, that one hit me deep. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many. Oh, I missed that part. Oh, yay. Is that Kevin? That is Kevin. Yo, that's hype. The exact vibe I was looking for. Great, but just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, that's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. Wow. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka? Spicy vindaloo, maybe? Well, Priya is Tamil, so probably none of those. What if we show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot, lol. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Maybe we can touch up on that? Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we're celebrating it, but a scene like that would just make me... Oh my gosh, this is so real. This is so real. Yeah. I'll check my mother's recipe book. Here's what also this reminds me of. So one of the things that Anai, I remember her telling me, and it's just like also stuck with me, is that when she lived in Mexico before she moved here to the US, is that watching Disney Channel growing up, she always thought that that's how it would be. Like, oh yeah, just a bunch of people sitting at the table from different cultures, whatever. And she said it wasn't like that for her when she moved here. And I think that's such a real thing that this is touching on too, is that, like we don't want to talk about the hard parts of things, you know? We want to, show scenes where, oh, everyone's, together and it's all happy and rainbows and everything. But we don't want to talk about the hard things of like, no, like Kevin really felt embarrassed to bring his food to lunch. Like let's make that known and talk about that so that there are other kids that are experiencing that can see what's going on. Um but she also Anae always said that about watching like shows growing up. It was the same kind of type of deal. But yeah. How far does it go up? Hey, Gavin. I wanted to ask if you had any cool references for set designers as they design Priya's home. They can do their own research for sure, but maybe there's something cool you have in your home, something cultural and potentially obscure. Oh, I don't know, man. You've seen my apartment. It's all movie posters and games. There has to be something you remember growing up with your parents, right? Yeah. Actually, my mom left me a box of stuff before she left India. So that's that. Hmm. So I guess this is going to be more about Kevin now. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. What? No. His mom moved back to India. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left India, though. Whoa. Looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Ooh, endless. This is putu. Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course, Appa's favorite. Natu kosi kulambu? That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around, I don't know, 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Anyways, if I'm gonna feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it at once, at least. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, and then I can start putting it together. This is also very interesting because, like, he's gonna do the recipe now, and he actually doesn't have these ingredients um, in his kitchen, so he had to go pick them up. Oh, okay. So we need to take the tamarind paste, mix it with maybe some water. That's what it looks like. Looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract the essence. Yeah. Oh, that water really changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. Do I do it again? Oh, okay, I do it again. That's as much as I'm going to get out of it, I think. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Oh, okay. What? It's just steps. Okay. Okay, well, there's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. But maybe I can do it step by step? I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing parts. We can go step by step. So it says toast the grains first, but we don't have grains. So maybe the shallots and the garlic and ginger were both the things I added grains. What else could it be? Or it could be cumin, maybe, and mustard seed. Ah, it's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound, though. How is it already smelling so good? Okay, next add red leaves and green chilies. So, curry leaves and chili. Add minced, blank, and crushed. Yeah, minced shallots, garlic, and ginger. It's usually around this time Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. Oh, good point, Tori. Yeah, he likes the smell this time. It's a good flip from the earlier chapter when he was upset about the smell of his food. First add blank that creates water, then add water itself. That creates water? It's not tomatoes, is it? It might be. Yeah, I remember that from earlier. Frying tomatoes seems to release a lot of water. And then add the water itself. And blank to taste. We did it! Amma was upset because of the phone call she got from home. No, I bet you her mom passed away. I bet you her mom passed away. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Alright, so what would we put in first? I guess water? Turmeric, chicken, salt? Ah, welcome back, Indie Crafts. I'm telling you, so much has happened. Like, so much. Okay, we're flashing back. I should keep going. Oh, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation's gonna start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool, wow. I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. Ah, that looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. Ah, ratatouille vibes. Amma? Amma, why are you sad? No, it's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh, no, Kana. Not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother? Amma loves her a lot. But sometimes people have to leave and go far away, and Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. Oh my gosh. Wow. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because she went back to India. Oh, he's wearing his glasses. Oh. Wow, that was so good. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kevin. Listen, it's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you. Another disaster coming up. Okay, so we gotta do it. Some water. Then the batter. Rotate it out. Oh, wait, did I have to make it low heat? I think I did. No! Oh, my bad. I accidentally clicked out the game. I thought we had crashed there for a second. Okay. Did I spread the batter wrong? You spread the batter fine, Kevin, but you forgot to do some things before the spreading. Alright, so let's do the water. Turn down low. Put the batter down. Now let's try. Oh no, it's still thinned out. Right? Or no? I think it did good. Now we do some of the oil to brown the edges. Then we flip it, right? Ooh. Well, almost. What did I do wrong? You got the first part right. Before you flip, it's crucial to add oil and turn the stove up to high. That's right. Okay. Cool the stone down. Turn the heat down. Put your batter. Okay, let's rotate it out. All right, now let's add the... Wait, let's turn it up to high and add the oil. Ah, there we go. Now let's flip. Yes, we did it. Oh, do we flip it again? Oh my gosh. I did it. Good job. Ready to try something harder? Are you ready to try uthapam now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay all the vegetables. Ooh, this is like pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really, though. So, water, low, batter. So let me rotate it out. I feel like I'm learning so much about cooking too. Okay, now the toppings. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Okay, so add ghee first. If I was gonna make one, yum. I'd honestly want all of that. That sounds amazing. I'm not picky at all. Now, didn't I have to turn up the thing to high to brown it? Yeah. And then we flip it. Yum. It's so yummy. I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you, it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Curry dosa is dosa with minced meat? Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Okay. Wait. Cool down the stone, turn it down low, put the batter on. And wearing his dad's glasses is like she has both of them back now, which means she can have home again. Oh my gosh, yes. Sorry, I keep doing that. Good job, Kevin. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like uthapam, you want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish it with coriander. Okay, so ghee, beaten egg, actual curry. So put the ghee down, then a beaten egg to coat it, then curry, and then coriander. Aww, that's so sweet. Another one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. Man. Oh, and they get to share a meal together. You're doing great, Kevin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no. I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do this one time, at least. Sure, Gavin. Ah, so he cooked for her this time around. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Ama's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? Kevin, this is great. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Ama. Actually, I quit that job. Oh. Why? I felt like a fraud. I took the job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective, but I've distanced myself from all of that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I even offer? I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life, but now I'm acting Tamil when it is convenient for me? When there's a job on the line? I couldn't deal with it. I had no idea you felt this way. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. Ugh. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving, and I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you, and after Pavilon, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, kinda. But this is really nice. Wow. That was like absolutely stunning, and I really am I am crying. That was such a great story. And you know that is just a work of art. Like a work of art to be able to wow. Ugh, I feel like a lump in my throat. That was so good. Yeah, no, that doesn't hold a candle to wow, that was overwhelmed with emotion. Wow. That was so good. I don't that was so good. I just really appreciate seeing the perspective of each individual, because when you move to a new place like that, you know, I can't imagine what that must feel like, but especially for a family unit, every single person has like a different perspective on the move, you know? It was different for Appa, Amma, for Kevin, like everyone just had this different feeling, and it was just so nice to see it all, like the circle of everyone and how they felt. uh so powerful. Absolutely. That was just a beautiful game. I don't even I don't know. If you've never played it, oh man, highly recommend. This was amazing.